Welcome back. Now let us proceed with our last two focus areas. Now, we will be looking into business projects that can contribute towards the community. Obviously, these projects will be helping the community to become better and try to improve the standards of living in the community. Now, these are the business projects that can contribute towards the community. Firstly, the business can contribute through charitable organizations. So these can be charitable contributions to the non-governmental organizations focused on the needs of the community. So basically, they can look for organizations or NGOs that try to help regarding socio-economic issues, maybe trying to reduce poverty in the community, maybe organizations that try to help those in need, which is poverty as well, so they can also contribute to such organizations. Another way the business can contribute is that employees may volunteer, or employee volunteer programs where employees contribute to the community without getting paid. For example, maybe classrooms at the local disadvantaged schools. For example, this can be maybe offering lessons. This can also be maybe trying to renovate these classrooms, and the renovation obviously will be done by employees. And then another aspect is that they can now be involved, or involvement in the community education, homeless, health, and other programs. That is another way or a project they can develop to try and improve the community in which they operate. They can also train people within the community, especially the unemployed, so that they can reduce or show that they care and they want to benefit the society in which they operate. Remember, they can do this through charitable contributions to the NGOs, especially NGOs that focus on the needs of the community. They can be an employee volunteer program where employees contribute to the community without getting paid. For example, maybe offering lessons at the local classrooms or local disadvantaged schools, or painting or renovating those classrooms. And then they can also be involved in community education, homeless, and look into health and other programs. They can also look into what they do or what they specialize with. So as an organization, they will look to say, this is what we specialize with. Maybe we're an IT company. We can go to the community and offer IT skills to the local classrooms or to the local schools, so that they improve their knowledge regarding whatever specialization the business would be having. Then, we will now look into ways businesses can contribute time and effort in improving the well-being of the employees and the community. Let's start with the well-being of the employees. Remember, when we're talking about the well-being of the employees, we're talking about caring for the employees of the organization. So this is how the business can contribute time and effort to advance the well-being of the employees. Now, they can pay fair wages and salaries to their workers based on the nature of their work. So this is one way to show that they care for the well-being of their employees, because they are paying them fair wages which are in line with what they deserve because of the efforts they create for the business. That is one way. And then another way is that working conditions should include safety, medical, and canteen facilities. So that is another way to say, as a business, we care about you as our workers, because we want you to be safe, and we want to offer any medical examination that can be there to make sure that you do not get affected while you are working for the business. They can pay fair bonuses based on the business earnings as an acknowledgement for hard work and commitment. So remember, well-being means to care for the business. So because they care, they will pay their workers fair bonuses, which are in line with what they do. And this is paid with the thinking of appreciating the workers for the hard work they do for the business. Then another aspect is that they can provide recreational facilities for employees. Then, let us look now into the well-being of the community to say, how can the business care for their community? This is how the business can show that they care for their community, or this is how they can contribute time and effort in showing that they care, or they care for the well-being of their community. So businesses should improve the general quality of life of their community by investing in the education, in the health, and also maybe sporting activities so that there could be social cohesion within the community. So that is one way. Then another way is the business can ensure that the products they supply do not harm consumers. So they should make sure that whatever product that is being sold will not harm the consumers. Hence, when they are doing that, they are showing that they care for their community. Then another aspect is that they should avoid engaging in illegal practices such as employing children under the legal age. That is another way. And remember, when we are talking about avoiding, this can not only be limited to children under the legal age. So any illegal practice, such as maybe unfair advertising, all those are considered to be illegal. So they should make sure that they avoid any illegal practice that will not be accepted by the society, because the aim, remember, is to say this business is socially responsible. How do we see that this business is socially responsible? Is because they do not engage in any illegal activity. Remember, legal means what is right and what is acceptable by the government and the society. But illegal, it means this is not acceptable, this is not allowed by the government, and the society doesn't approve. So that is what we mean to say businesses, because they are socially responsible and they contribute to the time and effort and they care, they will make sure that they work and do things that will be accepted by the society. Then they should also make ethically correct business decisions. For example, not engaging in unfair or misleading advertising. So this is also to say, because we are socially responsible, we are going to make profit in the most ethical and correct way without making others lose their business because we have done the unethical business decision. So we are going to make an ethically correct decision to show that we correct for the community and to show that we care for the community. Hence, we are saying we are not going to engage in unfair and misleading advertising, because when we are talking about unfair, we are basically saying now unfair because this advertisement will be seen by the community, and the community will come and buy, and when they buy, they'll be treated unfairly because they are buying using, or they are convinced by an unfair advertisement. So that is the way in which the business can contribute time and effort towards the well-being or advancing the well-being of their community. So with that being said, this is the end of our lesson, and hoping I gave you knowledge on how to be socially responsible, because this can also apply to you as an individual. It is not only limited to businesses. So with that being said, thank you for watching.